So hello, welcome again to another edition of Talking Out Loud with me, George Cressy. Hope you're all doing okay out there. An interesting couple of weeks since the last one, to say the least. But the one good thing that's got to be said for self-isolation, I should be able to get back up to speed and get through some of this backlog of podcasts. Quite topically, we have a doctor on the pod, in good friend, Dr. Thomas G. I'll put a quick disclaimer out there right now. He's a doctor, sure, but in the PhD format. Tom's actually a doctor of computational chemistry and molecular modelling. This is probably something we should have touched on more, looking back, and we breeze over that whole topic without even mentioning it. Now this one recorded back in September last year, whilst driving actually from the good town of Bristol up to Nottingham, with the two of us nursing slight hangovers, it must be said. We try to navigate the motorway system, which might have led to a couple of edits, and have a pretty wide-ranging conversation. So after kicking off with Tom's track of the day, we talked through his decision to quit his job and make the move out to Australia. At the ripe old age of 29, we talked through quarter-life crises, something which in no small way led to his cracking, at the time though emerging, business idea, which he has now founded, Grad Schema, a company looking to support graduates transition into careers. Of course, travel makes a lengthy appearance in this one. For the first time, I think we talked through favourite books on the podcast as well. And sure, by the end we were spending a good amount of time talking through what our planets might be called. But either way, hope you like what you hear. Keep them hands clean. The doctor will see you now. Play it. Hello, welcome again to another Talking Out Loud with me, George Cressy. Welcome aboard the good ship, Tom G.
Yeah.
How are you, Tom?
Good, very good. Bit hungover, bit tired as you are, but yeah, hanging in there.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So we're on the way, just left Gloucester Services, and heading up to Nantes.
Yep.
You're off to Australia.
I am indeed. Yeah. Week on Monday, and I'll be gone.
Good man.
It's very exciting.
Nice.
We've been talking about it for so long. You actually just want to go and do it now, rather than keep talking about it.
Yeah.
And people asking you the same questions over and over again.
Yeah. That's a good
And you not really knowing the answer to them either. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the feeling.
Yeah. So yeah, but big change. You know, you've got to do these things in life, haven't you? So.
Awesome. That's exciting. Well, we'll get started with your track.
Yeah. It's Rogue.
Here it is. Tom G's track of the day. Stevie Wonder. Alright, let's see how this goes. Why this Tom?
Stevie Wonder is amazing, as you probably know.
Yeah, he is.
The boy wonder. And some of his songs he wrote when he was like 12, 13, something like that, which is insane.
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure which ones, but some of the big tracks he wrote when he was really, really young. Yeah, I can literally just listen to him. That's it, just over and over again, all the time. It's so good.
What's the longest stint you've done with Stevie? Back to back.
Oh, I don't know. You can't time these things, though, can you?
More than 3 hours?
Oh, no. Well, actually, that's fair. I have put this playlist on at work and sat there and listened to pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a favourite. He's a favourite of mine.
Speaks for himself.
Yeah, he does. He's his own man, and that's what we're going to be in this world, isn't it, George?
It feels that way, mate.
Yeah.
It feels that way.
So, yeah, this podcast is
live.
It's Bankwood Bear.
Bankwood Bear Productions.
Can you explain to me the difference between Bankwood Bear and Bobo the Bear?
Difficult question. Straight off the bat there.
Yeah.
The Bankwood Bear is obviously the production label.
Right.
It's a shame if people can't hear this because
Stevie's playing. But,
Yeah.
Bankwood Bears.
I just turn that down a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's your song, man.
It is.
Bankwood
Right.
Bear is the production name,
Right.
but through which I'm running the
Yeah.
podcast.
And you got a website?
Yeah. Yeah, we're open to all offers
Right.
at the minute. And then
Yeah.
we'll see how we go.
Yeah, good. No, I've been a big fan, as you know, George.
Yeah,
one
I
of the
appreciate
one of the first listeners, first subscribers on YouTube.
That's awesome.
So
man.
yeah, big fan of the beer.
I appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. And,
Not
and
Bobo
likewise. The Bobo was an interesting creation, really.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to explain for the listeners. Bobo the bear was the character, essentially, that last year's Rock and Roll
Yeah.
that I was playing. Yeah. I assumed the role of Bobo last
Yeah.
year.
I think you did well. I feel like maybe the genesis of the idea came from me.
You could well have done. Yeah,
I feel like it might have been. I'm not going to take all the credit, but
yeah, nice, man.
right.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Let's get into the weeds of it.
we've been wanting to do this for a while.
We have, mate, we have.
False starts and false endings and technical issues
We did a good one, I felt, at the last time we sat down to do one.
on the
The
African night. Yeah. And then it was hijacked.
It was.
But it was fine. I didn't mind.
It was quite a fun night, though.
It was a good night.
That's
It was a
good.
weird night.
I was surprised you came down. It was good to see. It was a strange combination.
It was on my way back, but no, it was nice to see that sort of side of you.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I was that different, was I?
No, but
No,
you know,
I feel like this.
just you and your element. You know.
Well, I don't think Toto Africa is my element. I'd say, yeah, I was enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Out and
good.
about. Up for a laugh.
Yep.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice when you're in that kind of mood. It's always nice, isn't it?
It is, and I think Toto Africa. It's not my favourite song.
Sure.
Don't dislike it, but it's certainly not in my top 10.
Yeah. Fair.
And I listened to it for. I mean, I don't even know how long we were in there, to be honest.
I made 7 and a bit hours.
Did you?
Yeah. I went to bed at 5.
Oh yeah, you did. You did, didn't you? I think I left about 2:30.
It's a good
I left you with your friends.
Yeah. We made quite a few friends, haven't we?
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Effortlessly as well, I think.
Effortless. It's key, isn't it, really?
And it was key.
You shouldn't really put an effort into it.
And that's a lesson, I think. It's a good lesson for
But-
listeners is. Is that what it is? It's just life lessons by
Potentially.
George Cressy.
Well, no, by
Yeah.
whoever's on the pod. Like I say, mate, I mean, I'm open to people doing their own talking out loud.
Yeah.
Or their own podcasts.
It's a
by the way.
cameo.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. It's all that.
Whatever's clever.
It's just it's a reservoir
Indeed.
of thought,
It's a data lake.
and it's a.
Okay. You've got to datafy it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I understand that. Yeah. At a high level.
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're leaving your job?
I am 3 years at the firm. Is it trademark? Can I mention brand names on this thing?
I think you're fine. Yeah.
PwC,
Yeah.
the one and only.
Yeah, indeed.
Leaving that for good. Very excited about that. Done my time there, I think.
Worth it?
Yes, it was. It was worth it.
That's good.
Financially, no. Although I've been fine. But yeah, skill-wise and in terms of emotional maturity, the development of that has been very useful.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so happy, but time to leave.
Yeah.
And this is a good opportunity to do that.
No, definitely.
Kick it in the. What's the phrase? Kick it.
Kick it to the corner. Kick it.
Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah. Kick it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Something.
It's about time to kick it in the back of the
Kick
net.
it in the back of the net.
Yeah, get it done.
As you do.
Yeah. An insight into Tom G's mind there.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, no, cool. What was I going to say? Australia.
Yes.
Which part?
It's a place called Townsville. It sounds made up. It's not. It's Queensland, North Queensland, on the coast, a bit below Cairns. So it's pretty much right in the top corner.
Alright.
It's 300 days of sunshine a year. Lows of low 20s in the winter.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, and
Highs of
highs of mid-30s, I think. It does get warm, but it's a dry heat. I'm not a fan of humidity these days. I don't mind a dry heat. I can deal with that. I can't deal with the sweat when it's humid.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're 29 now.
Yeah, 29 and counting.
Yes.
Years young, as I like to say.
Yeah. It's important too, I think.
It is. So yeah, a big shake-up of life. Never thought I'd do that. If you'd asked me what I'd be doing in 10 years, I would never have said that to you.
Dr. Tom G.
Doctor, yeah. Got through that as well.
Turned house husband in Australia.
Yeah. Probably a lot of potential, but not a lot of implementation or utilisation of it.
The utilisation score.
Getting my mind into
down. Yeah, I'll say that much.
Yeah. Consultancy is it's a funny one. It's a funny old industry.
It certainly is.
How are you feeling? Are you done with it? Are you done your time with it?
Not quite yet.
No. At P-Dubs, are you?
Consultancy is an odd one, isn't it? It's just purely because it's a lot of just talking. And everyone's consultant, really, aren't they?
In a way, in their own way.
All consultants.
Yeah.
It's one of those where
Very true.
Yeah, I didn't really. I like sometimes I see huge, like essential value in it, and sometimes I'm like, this is literally what am I doing? Like, why am I even?
Why are you doing this? Yeah.
This is my job.
When you could be doing something else.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Exactly.
There's that many square ones available.
And I feel like I'm slowly approaching square 2 here, and
that's not great.
It's nervy.
It's really not great.
It's nervy times. So yeah, just for that in joke, we should probably explain the square.
Yeah. So I think did we come up with this together, or was you already? I think you had done this already, haven't you?
It was a joint effort. I think I might have been the first one to say square.
Right, and
we
kind of ran with that.
It.
Yeah.
I don't mind the acting. You can have it.
Yeah, I'm not too fussed. You can have that. So we said about how much. Would we say it's a measure of commitment, or how long you've been somewhere, maybe?
Yeah, no, commitment's not a bad one.
It's kind of a mixture of that.
Yeah,
obviously, starting at square one, and as you get further into that path you've taken, the square number increases.
Yes.
Square 2, 3, 4, so on.
So a promotion would be a square 2.
I think so, because you've been, exactly. Or making a choice to stay somewhere.
Yes.
For longer than maybe, the initial amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Australia for me is a square 1, I think. New job, new country.
Yeah.
I would say that. As an example.
Yeah. Cool. But I think in terms of travelling, it's not square 1 at all. I think you're quite an accomplished traveller.
Actually, no, that's true. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a
step.
It's a high 1. It's a high 1, I'd say. I'd still say it's a high 1. Yeah.
To fully live.
To actually live there, exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So, cool, and we don't really know the limit of the squares, do we, at the minute? I don't know how high you can go, because...
Yeah, it depends what field and
exactly.
The big issue with the square philosophy is...
Yeah.
We haven't defined the length of time for each square.
I think it's subject. It's all on the individual, though, isn't it?
It has to be.
It has to be, because you can't define people by
the squares.
Yes.
It's fascinating.
It is, and I think yesterday we came up with the idea of pre-squares, which is like a transitional state between squares.
It's a fascinating place.
Yeah,
pre-square.
it is.
I must say, I've never spent any length of time at pre-square.
Now I know you're a square 1 man.
I'm a firm square 1.
Yeah, I'm more of a square 2, 3. I like it. High 3, I start to get bored and I want to do something else.
I understand.
So pre-square is kind of that transitional period. So being on the plane, would that? Yeah, that's a pre-square. And then landing.
Square 1.
It's square 1. Putting your feet on soil wherever you are.
Yeah. Commitment.
Yeah.
To a new country.
Right. Okay.
Presence.
Yeah.
But when you're in the air, mate, you're all over the shop.
Yeah. You're in just this purgatory state.
Pre-square state.
Where
you jump in between
and physics doesn't
Square
really...
3, back to square 1.
Yeah.
Like reversing time. It's
Yeah,
fascinating.
it is. It's a weird realm to be in.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
think
that's
you're-
a square. We've had some good ideas over the time, though.
Yeah, we have.
I like to run with ideas like that.
Yeah, no, I do, mate.
I can't remember any other ideas we thought of, but
Well, so your idea, obviously, you got a little idea back in mind. Do you want to discuss
what's that?
the tutoring?
Yeah. By the time this is published, I hope I've actually ran with it,
Yeah, a little bit.
which is, and it's an option when I'm out in Australia to try and get this going, is like career mentoring mainly for graduates or people trying to get on graduate schemes, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there isn't a formal program or like course that you can do, and anything you can find online, I generally see is either people telling you in theory what to do.
Yeah.
So you can say in your interview, make sure you're really passionate. That's fine because you know that, but it's hard to actually do that
Yes.
if you're not one of these lucky people who just has natural charisma.
Yes.
So it's about, what's different about it is it tells you the theory side, but it also is set up so that you can listen through on your own.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's videos or whatever yet, but and you can practice on your own, basically.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Because the only way to get better at interviews and stuff like that is to actually talk out loud. Like
Yes.
we all know. Talking out
Yeah,
loud.
very nice. What a
Little plug there.
£5.
Yeah, and when I had my... Every time someone says that, it's like a jingle or something, yeah. But yeah. So, that's what it is, and that's what's missing, I think, is that thing of going through and saying, stop the video, write this down, write that down, go through your list, do this and everything else, rather than just saying, you need to be this, that, whatever, just telling you what you need is to actually get you to do it yourself.
Agreed.
So it's a bit of that. It's a bit of an inspiration from me being a professionally retarded when I was a student
Okay.
to getting a place at P-Dubs, which was really good for me.
Yeah.
Which is one of the hardest grad schemes to get on in the world. Not to beat on my chest. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, it's a tough company to get into.
Yeah.
So going all the way across the spectrum there, and just knowing sort of strategically all the bits, rather than I don't know how much you were on that spectrum, but there's a lot of people I meet at the company who are part of this like lucky club that they just are naturally sort of brilliant and charismatic and everything, and they just get in and go, I don't know why it's so hard, really.
Yes.
Because it didn't have to really put any effort in.
Yeah.
And they're obviously the people who get in. You don't see the people who don't get in.
Yes.
So,
very true.
it's just, it's to try and that's the market, is that, basically.
Nice.
So,
it's a big market as well.
It is a big market. So start, as we discussed, from an agile approach, your
Indeed.
consulting. Very, very useful, that
MVPs.
conversation was.
MVPs. Oh, good, man.
Yeah, start small. I've got the course will grow, but I've got it down to just the bare essentials.
Yeah.
And then you can see where it goes, really.
Yeah.
And the other good thing about it is that because I'm not a recruiter, I know all the ins and outs of what people want to see and all that type of stuff, because I've been on both sides of.
Nice.
I've been interviewed to get in, and then I've interviewed people for roles.
Perfect, man.
And sometimes I've actually said no to people.
Oh, okay.
So I've had that power to say no or yes or no, basically.
Yeah.
So I know what
That's good.
people are looking for from the interviewer side, but I'm not a recruiter.
Gotcha.
So I can sort of give a career mentor thing,
Yeah, nice.
advice and shit like that, rather than just sort of saying, make sure you say this in your interview, or tick these boxes or whatever. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's that. So I'm
That's really
hoping
good.
by the time this comes out, you will be there.
Yeah, or at least be rolling.
Yeah, I'll
doing some
I'll
sort of
publish
tutoring,
it.
kind of
Yeah,
travel
exactly.
and stuff.
So
That's definitely doable, man.
it is. It's good. Nothing like it out there, really. Which either means someone's tried it and it's just fell off flat on its face and it doesn't work,
Yeah.
or no one's done it before. But you've got to try these things, haven't you?
You have to,
You've
mate.
got to try it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, why not? Is the other thing. Is that
And the moving job, everything else, just a good time to launch.
Oh, man.
So yeah.
That'd be awesome.
It will be good.
Yeah, no, honestly.
But I may give you a call about some more agile consultancy.
Yeah, again, I mean, I'll have to Google it more, but I'll certainly try.
Yeah.
Yes. So should we pop a little track on me?
Yeah. Shall we have a break? It's not a break, but give the listeners a break.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just looking at your playlist, mate.
You can go on
Ultimate Christmas.
Ultimate Christmas.
T&J Sleepy Mornings.
You can do, yeah.
Essential German Invasion.
The SS Essential. You noticed?
That's hilarious.
It is funny. Jenny didn't really get that, but she chuckled, but I thought it was funny.
Brilliant. Yeah.
There's some good. There's Great Escape on there. A few songs from Inglourious Bastards on there.
Alright, let's pop it up.
There's a German marching cadence on it.
Nice, man.
So
what we got?
you can do.
Let's pop this one.
This has got nothing to do with Germany, but I just think that's at the time.
Is that fun German?
I don't know. It could be. So yeah, why not? Why not?
It's essential.
It's a
German
sunny Saturday.
playlist.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. So the thoughts on cluster services. You said you give your opinion on the party.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I liked it. I haven't sampled the sausage roll yet. I've got to say that out loud.
Right. Chips were good.
Chips are good.
Yeah.
They were chunky chips.
Yeah.
Sort of made seconds beforehand.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. There's clearly a kitchen there.
Lovely and warm.
Lovely and warm.
Yeah.
But we were discussing whether we like chunky chips or regular ones.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm regular man.
I think I'm a fries man. Really, if it came down to it. I do like a chunky chip on occasion, but
As do I.
Who doesn't, you know?
On occasion, and potentially this was the occasion, and therefore that's why. But I couldn't eat it every day. Gloucester Road's a once a year kind of place for me.
Yeah, maybe with a steak, or do you still prefer fries?
The prices put me on.
Steaks. Or
Just generally.
okay.
Just generally.
Generally, prices put you off.
I mean, I was paying £3.35 for that sausage roll.
Right.
And it's quite small.
Yeah.
Dense. And it's good quality pork.
Yeah.
Probably from around the corner. Again, I've not tried it.
$3.25. This is in 2019, so if listeners are listening to this in 100 years,
Sure.
it might £3 might not sound like a lot, but in our day, it was a lot of money for a sausage roll.
Very true.
So yeah,
This is pre-Brexit, remember?
this is pre-Brexit. It is. Next topic. Should we?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. Something to think there.
Yeah.
We always seem to have this sort of lull in our conversations there.
We do. Something needs to get thrown in there, and then we can run with that.
Yeah, we're often quite cautious, aren't we?
Yeah.
Throwing topics in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because of the history.
Exactly.
No one needs to.
Oh,
No one needs to relive that.
We can dig it out a level.
Yeah.
can't we?
I mean, the Silverstone was. We had some good times.
We did.
Yeah.
So we used to go down to Silverstone, didn't we?
Yeah.
For French Grand Prix.
Saw Lewis Hamilton win.
We did.
Did he win both times, or the second time he?
The second time he won.
The first time he won because he absolutely pissed it down all weekend, didn't it? And he
That
did
was
donuts
good.
on Stoke Corner.
Same corner, my man.
Yeah.
What a boy, the babe.
He's going to do it again as well, I think.
Yeah, he's got this one wrapped up.
I'm loving how Vettel's making a fool of himself.
I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite
It's certainly been worse. No, sorry, signal that was my thing. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say certainly there's going to be worse world champions, but I don't think that's true.
There's going to be worse world champions.
I know, I said I'm sure there's been worse world champions than Vettel, but I don't think that is true.
Wow.
He's an idiot, isn't he?
Wow.
He's an idiot.
That's
He's got to be
strong,
getting in
mate.
his mind.
He's got
But all these
4 world
mistakes.
titles,
Yeah, I
mate.
know, but he's the most overrated world champion there is.
Kimi Räikkönen.
I'd rather White Raikkonen, you know.
You think Räikkönen's a better driver than Vettel?
Yeah. Driver, yes.
Wow.
Person, no.
Oh, right.
If I'm going to go for beers, I go with Vettel.
Would you?
Yeah.
Completely other way around for me.
Really? You go with Raikkonen?
He's a madman. He's the Iceman, dude.
I know,
He's partying.
Is he?
He's lovely, yeah. Kimmy's missed a fight.
Is he?
Did you not know this?
No.
Oh.
I thought he was quite a sort of reclusive sort of guy, quiet.
He's constantly hungover, mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's why he's so
he's like
angry all the time.
Yeah. He's just ready to go partying again.
Well, I wouldn't. I'd be pissed off if I was hungover.
Dude, you're more like Raikkonen than you think.
Well, I'll take that. I think I'm more like Hamilton than I think.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You got a bit of that. Interesting.
Yeah.
You're Heikki Kovalainen, mate. That's not.
Yeah, I've always been. Or how about Magnussen? Just because of the blonde hair. No, wait, Hulkenberg.
Oh,
I'll take Hulkenberg. He's,
I'd certainly take Hulkenberg.
Never had a podium, but he's always a solid midfielder, isn't he?
He's got a bit. He's got a bit of something about him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a bit of strut.
Yeah. Just slow down a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Just doing a bit more than the old limit.
Where are we?
I don't know. I don't recognise this bit of road. Are we going the right way?
M5 North, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is on your German playlist, sorry.
Is it?
Fascinating.
Is it? No. Well, I'm not ashamed.
No,
I
no,
like this
but
song.
unless
I do like a bit of that sort of. What's this?
this is Elton John.
I think. What's this?
Is it on your playlist?
This is the essential German playlist.
So we'll listen.
Yeah, if you want to do some marching. Oh, it's Dam Busters. This is I put all the old. I think I've got The Great Escape on there.
Lovely.
I think I've got Where Eagles Dare is on there as well.
Oh, excellent.
That's a brilliant film. Dam Busters. Yeah, that's it. I think this is the last one on it. What's it about?
What would you be in the army? Would you be RAF? Would you be Navy? Would you be?
Probably RAF. Go for Fly the Planes, I think.
I think you'd be. I think you might be a good rear gunner.
A rear gunner. In a Lancaster bomber. One of them.
You say, mate.
Yeah. I don't think I'd like the dogfights, but you've got to think Top Gun, haven't you? Fighter
do you reckon
pilot.
You'd just be the flyer.
Just be Tom Cruise in Top Gun, basically.
Gotcha.
What's it, Maverick? Whatever it is.
You think you'd be Maverick?
I'd be Maverick.
Wow.
I'm not saying I could do it. I'm just saying that's what I'd want.
I see.
Yeah.
Realistically, though.
Yeah, that's what I'd be. Or I might be.
You think
his
you'd be
name?
Val
Richard?
Kilmer?
Or
You too brash.
no, I'd be Tom Cruise. I think.
I think I'd be Tom Cruise. That's a weird thing.
Well, we're gonna
clash on this.
we are gonna clash then. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be in the RAF though, I guess.
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah, RAF, flying the planes, a fighter pilot. That's what I'd do.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So that's what I'd be doing.
Dam busting.
Dam bust, yeah.
You'd be a
I'd
dam
be doing
buster.
that, yeah. That'd be cool. Don't know about the army. Don't know about the army. Navy. The Navy's good on the ships, I think, but
Yeah.
I'd be on one of the big ships if I was in the Navy. I mean,
I think I'd be a submariner.
would you?
Submariner.
Submariner.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just you're kept down there for a long time, aren't you?
Cabin fever-esque.
Yeah. Would you get cabin fever? Do you think?
At times.
Yeah.
Sure. But I get through it. That's
yeah.
why I'd be down there.
Exactly. I think that the ship's cool. You can kind of sail around the world.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Agreed. The
I'd do
ship's
that.
much better. But you're more exposed.
You are. Yeah.
I'm
Torpedoes.
chilling down the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm shooting you.
You
You
are
can't even
shooting
see
me. Yeah, you are.
So
That's a problem.
that's the tough bit. But I guess you got radar.
Got radar. Got them bombs that you drop down. What are they called? Sonic something. That's sonar in it or something. You know what I mean? Where you drop the bomb. They used to drop the bombs.
It blows.
They're mines. There's like big sea mines
Yeah, nice man.
with the spikes on them.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be pretty decent. I think we'd have a decent ocean battle too.
Here's one for you that I know you'll appreciate. Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
Which character would you assume?
Oh, well.
Don't say Aragorn.
This is a tricky.
Oh, you're so going to say Aragorn, aren't you?
It's difficult.
Aragorn or Gandalf the White? That's what I put my money on for you.
Not Gandalf the White. Not Gandalf.
Gandalf the Grey.
It would be.
That's
It
fair.
would be Gandalf the White.
That's fair.
I'm not that narcissistic, but I'd say
Yeah.
I've always liked Aragorn. I can't deny that.
It's quite badass, isn't it?
It is, man.
Yeah.
Boromir?
I'd more go for Boromir if I'd probably go for Legolas though, to be fair.
Yeah, you're
But
a bit of a
that's
Legolas.
what I want to be, but I think I actually am a Gimli.
Fascinating.
I'm a drunk, like money and shiny things.
Yeah.
In my little hole, reclusive.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, but I want to be an elf. That's the thing.
I'm with you. That's a nice little dynamic.
Yeah, that's
nice.
me.
Yeah.
You're an Aragorn, aren't you?
I'm not fully an Aragorn. No, I've got traits of.
You got a Bilbo. A bit of an explorer.
Yeah, maybe a bit of Bilbo, maybe.
Yeah, a bit of Bilbo.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I've probably got a bit of Bilbo.
Fair.
I'd like to think I'm not much of a Frodo, but.
No one really wants to be Frodo, do they?
But yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating question.
It is.
It's one that I've spent many hours
I
thinking
think you can't fit it into the scope of this pod.
It's a separate.
Yeah,
entity.
it's like what's it called? Can't remember. An extra thing,
It's an episode unto itself, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a spin-off. A spin-off pod.
It is.
That's
around
what it is. Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So true.
Spin-off.
It's just whether I've got the time to make that.
And I don't know if you have.
So yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But it's tricky. I think the Bilbo, bit of Bilbo. Maybe some Emma or something just a little bit roguish, a bit more farmery, kind of Rohan-y.
Oh, Rohan. Oh, that is rogue.
Yeah, it's a bit rogue.
Yeah.
A bit Theoden King.
What about Denethor? Would you have a bit of Denethor in you?
I think you've probably more Denethor than I have. But
or Faramir.
Faramir,
Be a little bitch.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
But he's nice. Somebody both.
I think
Gets the guilt in the end. Gets a good guilt.
does he get
Eowyn.
Oh, the blonde girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shield maiden or Rohan, mate.
I think I'd like to be an Elrond,
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, you could be an
Elrond would be good.
You could.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Thranduil.
Which one's that?
Legolas's dad.
Is that the?
In the Hobbit films.
Oh, he's a dick though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Probably right then.
Yeah.
I'd make a good What's his name?
Thranduil.
Thranduil. Yeah. Have you still got the sword?
I do.
Have you?
Got a sword in.
Is it a replica?
Yes, it will be.
What is it? What's the replica of?
Anduril, Flame of the West.
And is that the one that's broken? That he chopped Sauron's hand off?
So that's Narsil.
That's Narsil.
Anduril is the reforged sword from the shards of Narsil.
Oh, that Aragorn wields. Oh, you're such a little Aragorn, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, each to his own.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, that's a good question, though, man.
It is a good question.
Good topic.
It
Well,
is.
we covered it.
Yeah. Glad we got that sorted.
As you say, we probably just created the whole thousands of
spin-off.
hours of content.
Yeah, exactly.
That someone might want to pick up. Or something.
Yeah.
I'd certainly got that podcast if all they talked about was
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings and characters.
Yeah. I need
Which
to give them a
characters?
watch. I've got them. And actually tomorrow, since I'll probably be a bit hungover, I might just sit there.
Rainy week, man. It's a rainy fucking week.
I haven't got anything to do this week either.
Fantastic. Put one a night on.
Or maybe just...
Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
Yeah. I've got
Oh, that'd be an excellent way to spend time.
on my own as well. No interruptions by anyone.
Better, mate.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Life is...
You're on the up, mate.
I am indeed.
Gone through your midlife crisis.
Yeah, so actually this is a good topic to bring up actually.
Yeah.
About a year ago, do we reckon? Maybe a bit less than that?
Yeah.
9 months?
Yeah.
I could feel a quarter life crisis brewing. And I think the problem was I had my life planned out ahead. Not by someone else, but just by me. And because what happened was we got a mortgage, got the job, got the girl, and all that lot. And I thought actively, I need to actually actively get out of this life now.
Yeah.
Because if I just sit back and chill, I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to be doing what, the societal thing that everyone does.
Yeah.
Marriage, mortgage, kids. It has its merits, but it's not for me.
Not yet.
Probably not yet. And that was the thing. If you're at uni, it's going to come to an end, innit? And you've got to get out. You're going to be forced to get out of that. But now, I had to get out of it myself, and I think that was the problem. And I didn't know where to go.
Yes.
Didn't know what to do.
Yeah. You certainly snaked your way out of it.
I have. I've snaked. I feel like I've dodged it, but it's going to come back at me soon.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
It's a useful thing.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it in a way. I'm thinking 3 months off work, whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not do anything that I think people want me to do or feel like I should do.
Cool.
Should go to the gym,
Yeah.
Should cut my hair, should do this, should shower.
Yeah. That's what you'd like
should
to do.
do all this,
What you'd like to do.
What do you want to do? Just no. Should eat healthy, all this, that.
Yeah.
All these shoulds,
Sure. But on the flip side of that is, if you generally want to do it. So I like eating healthy.
I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I like exercising.
Yeah.
So actually, I get more
Indeed.
out of it. So yeah, I agree that I wouldn't, like, if someone forced me to go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, well, I'm sick of this now.
Imagine your mind forcing you to do that and feeling guilty if you didn't. That's the problem.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I have a tendency to do that sometimes.
As do I, mate.
But I'm chilling out as I get older.
Yes. It's important.
It is important. It's important to just take a step back.
Yeah.
I see people at work who are younger than me, but remind me of myself when I was younger. And I just see, just take a step back.
Take it easy.
Just a bit of intelligence,
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they are useful things to.
Have you had one? I feel like you mentioned you had one. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a few, mate.
Yeah, okay.
But it's just, you lose your hair at 24, 25 and so on.
Yeah, that must have been hard.
It's weird, mate. It's weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't as difficult as I thought it'd be. It's always easier than you look back and think, oh, no, actually.
As you found your dad's got his head of hair, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah,
Jack is alright?
No, Jack's going.
Is he losing it? Okay.
Yeah, Jack's going.
Not
but
to
he still lasts longer than I have. So
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
But he'll be joining me with the hat soon.
Nice.
Nice.
The old bro. Should get him on for a pod.
Yeah, well, he's been on. He's been on guest a few times.
Yeah, but I think it's time to
properly
sit down,
potentially
cut the shit.
Well, Jack's
men.
a bit more private, I think.
Is he? Okay. What, than you?
Yeah.
Are you an open person? Would you say you wear your heart on your sleeves?
No. Probably wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that either. About me or you?
Relatively moderate.
Moderately hearts on sleeves.
Yes. It can be down there, but it's, I guess I'm quite measured about when I put it on there.
I'm getting better at that as well.
Yeah, it's useful. It's actually quite useful.
It's very useful.
But I'm fine with sharing stuff. I'm getting better at sharing stuff. I'm not fine with sharing stuff. I'll take that back.
Yeah.
I am a bit stingy, but
stingy with
just
opening up and money. Yeah, I'm getting stingy with money.
Yeah.
I'm getting tight. You don't really you don't feel like you have enough of it, so you go, that's
especially if you're going off and not working for a bit.
True.
Don't know where your next meal's coming from.
This is it. But that's the nature of square one, isn't it?
It is. Thing you got to get around.
It is, and I'm. It's good to practice though, because I'm not normally in this state.
Yes.
I'm a planner.
Yeah.
And I've had a plan, or I've had something lined up. I had it all lined up because I don't like waste. So I don't like wasted time. So I always try and do things to minimise the time wasting.
Yes.
In order to just roll on to the next thing, basically.
Yeah.
But this time, it's not like that. I'm forcing myself to be non-planning.
Interrupt this podcast and check that.
Yes, yes.
1 hour 29 minutes, saying 4:45 this way.
Oh God!
You know, mate, we are going to be.
I'm glad we delayed tonight a bit.
I am.
You got a walk to get through.
God.
I have to shower, get changed, head out.
I don't think I'll be doing a walk. Mate.
No, I can't see that happening.
No, I think I'll be picking them up, and then.
I mean, I'll be picking them up.
Quite possibly, at this rate, especially at 4:45.
I know. Well, it's alright. Late, I'm late.
Yeah, exactly. It's only 6:30. It got to be.
Yeah, we got all night.
All night with the boys.
Yeah. Yeah. So, my question was to you.
Yeah.
Why a bear?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Why the bear?
I don't know. I think it is my favourite animal, mate.
Is it?
Yeah. Favourite animal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bernard as well. I think it means bear or something.
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like it.
What is it? It's like Old English, isn't it?
Yeah.
For bear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Bankwood bear.
Bankwood bear.
And there it is. It was born.
So
It also rolls off the tongue quite nicely as well.
I like it. I think
It's good.
Alliteration.
Yeah.
You learn that.
I love a bit of alliteration.
Stage 2 or 3, don't you?
Something like that. Yeah. Alliteration. So
Yeah.
that was that.
That was that, mate. Really.
Right. Okay.
So,
Sure.
Yeah, it's not a lot. There's not too much to it.
Not much thought's gone into it.
A fair amount of has.
Okay. Fine.
I've sat down and concentrated for a while.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
I've planned my life around Bankwood Bear.
Yeah.
It's a natural thing.
I think we're on the wrong road, mate.
No.
I do not remember this.
I guess they're just putting roadworks in.
Who's, well, I won't say who's the best interviewee, but which is one of your favourite pods? Not
Yeah,
necessarily
we're on the wrong
for the
road,
person,
mate.
but
We
just
are on the
for-
wrong road, dude.
I thought I was.
Yeah, we're going round Birmingham.
Birmingham, yeah.
We're idiots, mate.
Where have we gone? I didn't see a sign. I didn't know we'd come off.
Yeah, we should have really gone round Birmingham the bottom way now.
Right.
Up and over it.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean,
We
we've
just
added
throw it on,
an extra 15-20 minutes to our journey.
That's a shame.
Yeah, now we've got to go up and then down and back up. So, yeah.
Oh well.
That's happened.
We'll get there when we get there. Won't we?
Wise words.
Yeah. We're not going to get there before we get there, are we?
Oh, I don't think so, no.
Yeah. Right, we're off again. Right.
German playlist again, isn't it?
Is it?
Fascinating German playlist.
M6, is that where I'm going?
Yeah, Junction 8, mate.
Right. It's a good song. M6 North.
Junction 8, you want to be up, mate. M6 South, I think.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell.
Beautiful day, you think?
It's a great day. It is a great day. Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Where's your favourite country you've travelled to?
Yeah, I've a couple of these.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
It is. It changes quite a bit.
Mine is Singapore. Yeah. Followed closely by Japan.
Fascinating, man.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Really interesting.
You've just been there, obviously.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, that was naughty, that. That was
That
naughty.
was cheeky.
I'd have put my horn on there.
Would you?
Yeah.
Nah, it's for the pod.
Fair play, man.
Yeah, can't get angry.
You're calmer than I am.
Yeah. Yours, I would say Colombia.
Colombia's up
For
there,
you.
man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You do like New Zealand though as well, don't you?
I like New Zealand. I liked Iran a lot.
You liked it, what, sorry?
Iran.
Iran?
Yeah.
Ah, that is a curveball.
It is a bit of a curve.
That is a curveball.
I didn't like Tehran at all. I wasn't a fan of Tehran.
No, okay, fine.
But the countryside in Iran is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
It's stunning.
You see it, it looks really nice.
Oh,
It's a shame you can't really go there.
You can.
You can. But
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's a shame. Yeah.
it's a shame there's a trouble.
Yeah, or the media's portrayal of it.
Yes.
It's a lot of food.
Let's keep it PC.
It's a lot of food, mate.
Yes.
It's unnecessary and so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get global politics, to be honest with you.
Huh?
I don't really understand global politics all that much.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah. There's different ways of doing things, and
Yeah, exactly. You know what?
why it's M6 then?
Yeah. M6, then you got 12 miles. And then you're M.
So I need to get over that. Let's not make another mistake. Yeah, Iran. That's interesting.
Yeah, like Mongolia was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What was it about Iran? Scenery,
The people were
people
in
as
there.
well.
People were excellent.
How's the food? Good. Good.
Yeah, the food was nice.
Yeah.
I can't say, we were only there 6 or 7 days, we weren't there long.
Right.
Right. I think it was just, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
To say, because
there are a lot of places.
Sometimes you can catch a really good time in a place.
Yeah.
Or catch the right people in a place.
Yeah.
Actually, it changes.
So, the favourite country, now that's different. The other question is, where's the country you pick to live? If you can't discount the UK, because if you're going to go on holiday somewhere, or travelling, that's probably different to where you would actually live.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
New Zealand's up there for living.
Yeah.
I will say that much.
Sounds good. I'm excited to go and see it all.
Yeah, you'll have a great time, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Canada though. I think Canada will be interesting.
Is that on? Is that definitely on?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Next year I'll be out there.
Nice.
I think.
Anywhere in particular? Or?
Just
travelling.
I'll check out Vancouver for sure.
Yeah, that sounds
check out
nice.
the Yukon as well. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, Yukon. Yeah.
And then maybe Toronto.
Yeah.
Maybe Montreal as well. There's loads, mate. I'll just travel about.
Just travel around. And how long are you planning on going for?
Or 6 to 9 months, probably.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, nice little getaway.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Nice career break, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll take a few of those, I think, in my career.
Yeah.
I'll take quite a few breaks.
Yeah. Canada. Yeah, here it's. I do want to go. It's on my list. It's quite high up on my list as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of that.
Yeah. Let me know about it. So.
This doesn't seem like much of a German soundtrack.
I don't think this is the German soundtrack anymore. I think it's just gone off on itself. I think it finished on Dambusters.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is.
Here's
German.
one then for you. Michael Jackson. Did he do it or did he not do it?
Difficult, man.
You've got to just.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, we'll never know, is the key.
Yeah, you never know. It's just someone's word against someone else's.
It is, but we can obviously we need as a society to make a judgment on it.
Yeah.
When you look at all the evidence and you say, you know.
True.
So it's true. It's useful going forward. You know, if you have a line in the sand with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, but mate, you get that much success as a child as well.
Yeah.
Early doors.
Not having a childhood either.
Exactly, mate. And imagine what would have happened to him as a kid.
I know.
Growing up, it would have been mad.
He was abused, you know.
This is it, dude. So you're like, well, that's his life experience. That's what he thought was right to do. So
Indeed.
Difficult stuff, man.
Yeah.
Tricky
It's,
stuff.
yeah.
Judgment on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't do what Michael Jackson did.
You wouldn't do what Michael Jackson did.
I'd like to
What's
think
that?
I wouldn't do what Michael Jackson did.
Oh, if you were abused as a child.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that as well.
Exactly. That's all we can really
But
say.
you're never going to know.
This is it.
You know.
It's not like Jordan Peterson, you know Jordan Peterson.
Is that your mate from work, Jordan?
No.
Alright.
Yeah,
Jordan Peterson, is that the cricket player?
No, he's
That's Kevin Peterson.
That's Kevin Peterson.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you really don't know Jordan
No,
Peterson.
who's Jordan Peterson?
He's a Canadian lecturer. Well,
Right.
he used to be ex-Canadian lecturer, now sort of philosopher to
Right.
public speaker.
Yeah.
He talks a lot about religion and its place.
Yeah.
It's interesting, really interesting.
Interesting.
And also obviously about responsibility and
Yeah.
cracking on with life. It's really good, mate.
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
I'll hit him up and give him. I like things that make you think.
Oh, he certainly does that.
Yeah. I like things that make you think. I like reading books that make you think.
Nice, man.
You know.
I agree. Well, he does a sort of thought experiment around, or put yourself in the shoes of a Nazi. And
Right.
understand that you could have been a Nazi. Basically.
Yeah.
Understand the mood, like how it would have been.
Yeah.
And how you would have normalised it, and all that stuff, and actually how you would have handled it, and so on. And like put yourself in the worst possible shoes.
Yeah.
And just realise that you're not actually much different. You know, it's not.
No.
It would have been a huge gap. This circumstance is quite large.
Yeah. No, that is true.
So it's
Yeah.
really interesting to force students to do that.
Yes.
It's clever.
Yeah. Now I think I've got quite a good ability to do that and take the moral issue out of that.
Yeah.
And not actually be subjected by it to it, and actually genuinely try and think like a Nazi.
That's good.
Or actually imagine you were and actually what good is. And you could say, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And nasty things or whatever, but I could say, right, I'm going to do that. What would I, hypothetically? Yeah. Rather than some people would probably be like, I don't know, maybe they'd be like, oh, that's not nice, or not doing that. But it's interesting.
It is, but by putting the thought in ahead of time, you actually save yourself from a potential mishap.
I didn't see that. I didn't really see the point there, but I see the point now.
Okay, cool.
I was just interested. It's an interesting idea.
I'd recommend it, mate. I think you'd like it. What books are you reading?
Just finished reading a book called what's it called? Something about, I can't remember now. It'll come to me in a minute. About some an ex-MI5 officer recalls his tales as an MI5 operative.
Oh, cool.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it sounds good.
The guy's called Tom Marcus.
Okay.
Well, it's not his real name, but that's the author. And I can't remember what it's called, but really interesting.
Yeah,
so it's like when he's following people in the streets and like near misses he's had when he's nearly been kidnapped and all that type of thing. And like he's been in Northern Ireland and like he was in this bar, just checking people out and stuff. And this police officer came in.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with what he was doing there, but he knew that the guy was just going to get absolutely beaten up.
Okay.
It was full of like IRA people. And he just so he went and glassed this police guy, smashed a bottle over his head and pushed him out the pub and had a go at him. And then he obviously ran off, but he saved his life. Well, he didn't save his life, but he saved him from a worse fate.
Jeez.
But he was like, I just had to do that to get him out. But obviously you don't want to be he's like, you can't blow your cover. Yeah. And you can't be like, you can't obviously talk to him about it because you don't want to do that. So he had to do that, and he was like, fucking hell.
That's mad.
It is mad. It is, but it's a really, really good book.
Cool.
He's got like 2 of them. He's got a second one which I'm gonna read.
Really
due course. It's interesting. It's different. I haven't really had any books like that.
That's cool.
From like Secret Service people.
Yeah.
So
nice.
That was a good one.
Cool.
Really enjoyed that.
It's all true tales.
There's a lot. It lacks detail because he can't give the details.
Makes sense.
Because it had to be vetted by MI5. But it is. It kind of gets.
Yeah, it gets it across.
It gets the point across.
Really cool, man. Really cool.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I'll have to have a look.
It's good. It's worth a read.
Yeah.
It's worth a read.
So many books in there.
It's good. It is good. I'm a bit more into like that type of thing. Non-fiction idea books is good.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like that too.
You like the chimp paradox, don't you?
Excellent.
You love that.
Yeah, that's in my top 5.
One of your top 5.
Without doubt.
Jenny's read that.
Has it?
Or she had an audiobook and it said it was really good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really smart writing.
Yeah. It's weird. It is weird because it's like your initial reaction to things is like your chimp coming out of you.
It's fascinating, man.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
No, I'm a big fan. I think he's a child psychologist in his day-to-day.
Right.
Obviously, he's got to think about what's upsetting kids and so on, and actually be able to communicate with them. So it's actually what works for kids generally. As principles, but psychologically, should work for us. Whatever principles we're taught at a young age, we can't take on anyway.
Would you say kids are more chimps because they haven't developed that societal? They haven't got the rules that we have around things.
I'd say so. Yeah. And you've got to, be kind of. Yeah, it's an interesting way to put it, actually.
Maybe.
Yeah, potentially. It feels that way.
Yeah.
Instinct. Yeah. It's all instinct as a kid.
Yeah.
You're running on instinct.
You are.
And you are.
You really are.
Experience or anything.
Yeah.
Because you haven't got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Right, we're back on track now.
We're back on track.
M42. There we go.
All the way into Tamworth. Battle of Tamworth? I'm sure that was a thing, wasn't it?
Was it? Don't know.
I think they've had battles all over the country.
So, yeah, I think they have.
You know what I mean? I feel like every...
generally been war pretty much everywhere, I think.
in this country.
Yeah.
The battle of this, the
battle
battle
of whatever.
Yeah.
I remember this road. We are on the right track.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. No, I like a good book about that type of thing.
No, I do, mate. I do.
Lessons.
What have I listened to? It's tough. I need to get a better translation, but
right.
Marcus Aurelius's
Who, sorry?
Meditations. Marcus Aurelius.
Right.
Back from the
Roman
AD,
times.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Fascinating, mate.
Yeah.
Such a clever thinker.
Is it?
Oh, mate.
For that time as well.
Exactly.
Marcus
It's so
Aurelius.
Deep, so deep. The philosophy is insane. It's all stoicism, basically.
Right.
It's all that, you are infinitely small and kind of minute compared to the universe.
Yeah.
Be more relaxed and chill about it.
That's very wise to say he was the emperor of the Roman Empire as well.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think
he could have been like, I'm a god.
Of course.
Blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
This is it. It was. Yeah.
Wow.
So no, to say that still holds incredible merit as a piece of writing 2,000 years on.
Yeah.
Is awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I enjoyed Mythos.
Oh yeah, nice.
Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
And obviously it's novel because he's doing it.
Yeah.
And he's probably written it, and he's probably put his name on it just to make some money. But great, no better person to educate you about mythology than him.
Yeah. I think it's a genuine fascination for him.
Yeah.
And therefore it's not really an onerous task.
What got me with that is where words come from. There's so many words I didn't even realise. Well, you kind of assume, but it kind of tells you where words come from.
Yeah.
And that's why the word is what it is today. Because the Greeks did this or that or whatever.
Yes.
Absolutely fascinating.
It is, man.
Yeah. I think the big one was you listened to it, haven't you?
Yeah, I've read it.
One of the first Titans was called Gaia or Gaia or something.
Yeah.
And that said G as in GE. And that's where we get geology and geography from, because that was meant to represent the Earth. The Titan was the Earth.
Yes.
And that's where that comes from. And I thought that was incredible.
Yeah, that's really
I was like, that's where the word geography comes from. Or geog.
Yeah,
or geo meaning Earth and that type of stuff.
Really
I was
cool.
like, that is so good.
Just always all the characters as well in terms of
they're all
go
mental and really immature and throw their toys out the pram at anything, don't they? Really
kind of,
good.
Yeah, they're the full spectrum of emotion, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, they're really emotional gods and characters. And people to think up of that though at the time.
Yes.
Is crazy.
Yeah. I just like to say that we're no wiser than we were. Well, I don't think we are wiser than we were. Probably we're slightly wiser, maybe.
Or if you are, it's so infinitesimally small.
Yes.
You're not really that much wiser.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's still a lot to be learned from back then. It's
incredible.
It is
incredible. Homo Deus, Homo Sapiens. You read those?
Sapiens, mate. Excellent.
Sapiens, very good. Deus, I didn't think was as good.
It's a tricky second sequel, isn't it?
It is. It's a big one to follow up on as well, but
huge one to follow up.
Homo Sapiens.
You do really good job.
Awesome.
Sapiens is.
Sapiens, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
It's a mind changer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of stuff in there. Really interesting. I like the bit where he says, because the reason we can have so many people on this planet to all get along, pretty much all get along, is because we can all believe in things that aren't intangible things.
Yes.
Like ideas and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's perfect, man.
Because it's not real.
Yes.
But it is kind of real, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a belief. It's a consciousness.
Yeah, and you can collectively believe in the same thing.
Yeah.
Get all people working towards the same thing, which most animals can't do.
Yeah,
which is
really,
that blew my mind. There's a couple of times in that book I had to just put it down.
Nice.
And just unwind from what I just read. It was
I completely agree, man. Yeah. I've never been as scared as I had been when I put that book down. Yeah, at the end of it I was like, Oh, sweet. Obviously, he's a critic of AI, and
yeah,
he's not a critic, but he's
got his reservations about it.
Its power, as we all should be. But,
indeed.
Yeah, I think that scared me. I was like, oh, he's got some real thoughts on it. But he's a clever guy, man.
He is exceptionally clever, exceptionally smart.
Yeah, he is.
But he said things. He's one of them people who's super smart. But then I think in one of the books he said he can't remember how to program the TV for something, or you know what I mean, things like that.
Yeah.
He just must be so intuitive that he's just not bothered. His brain can't handle details.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's all about ideas.
This is the thing, no one person I don't think is the person.
Yeah.
It has to be a combination of talents and skills, but he's incredibly good in that.
Yeah.
That's what I like about writing books and stuff. That's why I think
I might write a book.
Yeah.
Memoirs.
Nice.
It's like Cameron's brought out his memoirs, hasn't he, recently?
Thomas G.
Yeah. Memoirs of a Doctor. Or I could do an autobiography, which is called like some corny thing.
Yeah.
Like My Struggle, or the Perils of Being a Doctor.
Yeah.
Or no, it's got to be a pun. It's got to be a pun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doctor.
The Doctor will see you now. Yeah. Or wait, an apple a day. That's the name of the book.
An apple a day by
Yeah.
Thomas G.
Yeah. Doctor.
Like Doctor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Not one of these fake doctors like Anderton.
No. When he hears this, I want him to be pissed off.
An apple a day.
He's effectively an imposter. It's effectively illegal what he's doing.
Oh wow.
Impersonating a doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's a medical doctor.
yeah.
And there's a big difference between that and
I think, well, I don't know. I feel like the PhD doctor was always the original one.
Gotcha.
Because it gave you, basically a bachelor's degree is meant to give you a basic understanding of a topic. Master's is a qualification to do research. And a PhD is a license to teach, basically. I think that's the way around it goes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a good explanation.
That's what it was meant to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, anyway, so that's what it originally started as. I don't know where the medical thing came into it, but
Okay.
I hear that the PhD was the original.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Well,
I obviously am going to say that.
You are.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
No, I think it probably is true from the interaction I've had with
Indeed.
doctors
And obviously,
around PhDs.
Anderton can't really say anything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You can't really dispute it. Unless you get him on for a pod.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's got no platform to push back at you on this, so the question's out there, really.
It is.
It's up for debate.
It's gospel.
Fascinating.
Anyway, but going back to the word thing,
Yes.
what blew my mind in Sapiens was, and the thing was, I never saw this coming until I read the sentence, and it blew my mind.
Oh, nice.
He said, when Christopher Columbus set out to try and find, he was actually trying to find Asia, and he thought, if I sail across the Atlantic, I'll get round to Asia.
Yep.
And when he discovered America, he actually thought he discovered Asia. And he assumed he had done. And there was one guy called, an Italian guy called Amerigo Vespucci,
No way.
right, who said, maybe it's not Asia, maybe it's something else. And of course it's America, and that's where America comes from, is Amerigo, his first name.
Brilliant.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I just, that was like,
That's mad.
I had to just take a minute and absorb that.
and go.
And that's why the whole of that continent is called America, or in
That's
some
it.
shape or form.
Columbus
was America.
Mate. Columbus's Italian mate.
Yeah, it's an Italian mate who said,
Hang on a minute.
yeah,
Chris.
well, I'm not going to do the accent, but you know, maybe it's not
Yeah,
America,
Chris,
maybe
yeah.
it's not Asia. You're crazy.
Hey Chris, this is
Exactly.
not Asia.
I'm not going to do it.
America.
Yeah, I was going to make some joke about a meatball. Well, that's
Yeah,
meatball.
you gotta be careful.
Yeah, meatball sauce.
Easy.
Yeah.
Cultural appropriation.
It is. Just find that bit out.
Yeah. Bleep it.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that is right. It is. I'm excited to get a planet named after me.
Sorry?
Planet.
I'm
going to get a planet named after me, I think.
Okay, right. I mean, there's plenty out there.
Loads.
George Cressy. I'm just going to call it George Cressy.
Straight up. Welcome to George Cressy.
How about call it Talking Out Loud?
It's too... Oh, it's just branding.
Yeah.
Cover it with billboards.
You can't advertise in space, George. It's international laws.
Stop plugging on internet.
You want to advertise on the moon? So every time a telescope looks at it, it's going to see Talking Out Loud.
Yeah, just plastic.
Yeah.
A plastic wrapping around
the moon.
Be more effective.
I mean,
make it foil.
Space is unlimited, so I mean, it's going to be cheap.
It's going to be cheap
because it's just infinite. So
pennies a bob.
Pennies on the dollar, cents on the dollar, whatever it is.
Yeah. Like the new Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Just selling space advertising.
Selling you space.
Right.
Yeah, so what you thinking of calling the planet, or don't you know yet? George.
What do you live?
George.
I live George.
Planet George.
It's George.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Welcome, George.
Does it work?
I think what planet? I think you'd be like I think you'd probably be like a jungle planet.
Oh, you think?
Quite a lot of jungle there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd go for more of the. I think mine might be more city sort of. You know, modern, like a Coruscant type of thing.
I was just about to say it.
Yeah. Yours is like, I don't know what the jungle planet is.
It'd be more like the Ewok one.
Yes, the Ewok one. I think you'd do well as an Ewok, mate.
I'd be fine with being an Ewok.
Yeah, Ewok bear.
Dude,
Bankwood Ewok.
Dude, they had
the Space Edition.
They had
the Interstellar Edition. Because they obviously don't know what bears are, so you call them Bankwood Ewok.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd happily do a spin-off. I'd happily do a spin-off.
Too good. It's too good.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Yeah. I like a lot of water on my planet, I think. I like water though. I want one in a whole city.
Yeah.
So.
A bit like a New Yorkie kind of vibe.
Yeah, New York, but very manicured. I like manicured. Yeah. Basically, Singapore on a planet would be.
Back to Singapore.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What specifically about Singapore do you like so much?
Well, I've liked the idea of it anyway, which is a big deal for me. Yeah. I need to like the idea of something, and then going. It's super clean.
Nice.
It's like no chewing gums are legal.
Yeah.
It's modern, so they've actually managed to think about the layout of the city. And it's smart. Like there's everywhere is like 4 lanes highways, but it's not. They're not going like it's not like a motorway. It's just a road.
Gotcha.
And
a big road.
It's just a big road, so there's no congestion. Everywhere is like air conditioned. Like it's cool. Obviously, it's boiling hot outside.
Yeah.
It's really. It's just so well built. It's well thought out, and just clever.
Cool.
And economically, it's awesome.
Okay. What sense?
The fact that I think they got independence from the UK in like 50. What was it? Hang on. 50-year anniversary in 2015 or something. I think, or around that time.
Right.
So whenever that was, 65. Something 63, I think, something like that.
Wow.
68. And that, so they were just, I guess, like, I don't know what to say without being a bit offensive.
Yeah,
but like, it wasn't what it is today.
Yes.
And then it's been built up with banks and everything else. So you've got that traditional culture.
Yeah.
But also you've got the whole bank city, glass skyscraper sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Because it's so easy to do business there in terms of like taxes and all that type of stuff. I mean, you still pay tax. It's not like a tax dodging country. It's just you just pay less tax basically.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Which and it's easier for businesses to be there, big and small, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just well, I like things that are well thought out and common sense.
Yes.
And there's like zero crime, and yeah, it's just awesome. Really
cool,
great
man.
place. So that's why. But it has got gardens, it's got really manicured, and then you come back to England and you realise sort of we've got a lot of shit here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even driving up the motorway, we've got a lot bigger country than they have. Like, you can fit Singapore inside the M25, I think.
Oh, wow.
Singapore Island.
Ah, cool.
So it's less to take care of, but you kind of realise like how much rubbish we have, and the graffiti and chewing gum, and that's just a cleanliness thing. But there's a lot of crime and and stuff like that. Like, it's expensive, but I guess if you've got the money, which I haven't, but I'd like to one day, you know, it's worth paying it out because you get value for money.
Yeah, okay. It's an interesting one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, so I agree with that. I can definitely see. I mean, there's always rubbish in the UK, and then I keep going back to, you nip out to India or whatever. Or you nip out to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not the worst.
This is not by a long way.
No.
Not by.
But
by
I think we
shot.
can. I think we can do better.
We should be doing better.
And we don't.
Yeah, agreed. But it's one of those where, unless this, there needs to be a bit more of a push to actually lift everyone globally to a certain standard.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And just work and get everyone agreeing to that standard. And not saying, it's going to be super clean.
No.
But just agree at, like, no.
Just be sensible. And take a bit of responsibility for it.
Exactly.
And have a bit of common sense about it.
Yeah, man. So, but I'm with you. It sounds like Singapore's definitely ahead of
good.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, there's just nothing. It's just,
Sweet, man.
It's great.
Yeah,
loved it. Absolutely loved it. And if I had the money, I'd be there.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So hopefully, maybe after Australia.
Yeah. Nice.
See. So we'll see.
Are you still thinking about doing a little drive after Australia?
Oh, now that is interesting. That is an interesting idea, which is drive back from Australia to England.
That'd be cool.
When we're done in a year or two or whatever, like well on the net, if we're back.
Yeah. Nice.
So. Yeah,
it's a nice idea.
It's an idea at the minute. Obviously, it would take a lot of planning.
Yeah,
because we're planning people.
Yeah.
But
it's worth planning.
It is. Well, I feel like it's something you should plan.
Yes. You should certainly have a framework.
Yeah, but I'd love to see that transition of the scenery from jungles to deserts to whatever mountains, and then into Europe to Greenland and not Greenland, like green.
Yeah.
Foliage. Trees and things like that. Also greenery. Yeah. And all that stuff, and then obviously work your way back home.
Nice, man.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of logistics in there. Yeah. But
are you more tempted to go through Iran or Russia?
I don't know. That middle bit is a bit of a problem. Or the limitation is in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'd have to just plan which way would be good.
Yeah.
And obviously...
I think they're both good, by the way.
Yeah, okay. So we'd have to see about that. But yeah, until you get to there, India's fine, and then when you start to get to
India's intense, dude. We'll say that.
It's intense.
But
I feel like I'm comfortable with being there.
Yeah, nice.
In certain areas of it.
The driving's crazy, though.
Sorry?
Driving is mad.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think when you head towards Pakistan and stuff, the roads get pretty tough.
This is what I mean. When you get around that,
but I'd also say you're looking at quite a lot of costs going through Myanmar and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. And then it's where you go and how you get into Europe and all that stuff. So yeah, it'll be a lot of planning around there.
So yeah, just signing off. Music's just gone down, so you can tell there's been a pause.
Yeah, music's run out.
Edit into this.
Yeah, sure. Fade it in and out.
Fade in.
Yeah.
Fade out.
Fade in. Okay.
And fade out.
Fade out. Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Cheers for coming on.
Finally to be on the bear.
Indeed. Yeah, well, I don't know if I like on the bear as a...
I'm trying to coin that as a phrase.
I don't really,
Heard you on the bear last night, mate. Yeah, BBC One, 9 o'clock, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Anytime, mate, anytime.
Yeah.
We'll follow your progress with great interest.
Go on. Brilliant.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought.
Yeah, I know they can't see, but shall we shake hands?
Yeah, good.
Pleasure.
Cheers, Tom.
Thanks.
All the best. Lovely, mate.
Good, wasn't it?
Bankwood Bear Productions.
Cheap and chill.